First cup is ready to go for our laminate today. I'm thinking we do a new twist on sprayed grass using Holoshift. And I am excited to shoot this guy. It's the Glory Craw, but it's not the 3 cavity, it's the 6 cavity. Now I can shoot a dozen of these things at a time. Super sweet. So let's jump right into this guy. 1 cup BaitPlastics 242, low odor, ultra clear as is the norm. This is going to be the top color, so let's start out with some Lureworks watermelon. 10 drops should do it. There we go. That is looking good. I like my watermelon a little bit darker, so just 1 drop of black. Yeah, see, it just kind of darkens it up just a hair. To that, 2 flakes. Kind of want a candy top, so we're going to go with 015 green, 1/8 of a teaspoon of this guy, and likewise 1/8 of a teaspoon of purple, same size. Let's give that a stir before we add our Holoshift. Yeah. Woo! That would be sweet all by itself, but we're not done. Holoshift time, and it's one of my favorites. This one is Odor. It's not in the white powder line, the Aurora line. This one has color. It's got kind of a green to gold. We've used it one other time and it was fabulous. Don't want a ton of it though, so I'm thinking 1/2 of a 16th, so 1/32. Just like that. I love using these colored Holoshifts by pairing them up with a base color that's reflected in the powder itself. What it turns into, in my opinion, is a base color enhancer. Oh yeah, did you see that? That gold throughout it. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness gracious, that's gonna be good. My other cup is warming up in the microwave. While we wait for that, how about I show you the jig mold that we're going to pair these up with today. This is a new one for me and it is super awesome because of its versatility. So it's called the Shake-It. This is the 1/8 ounce. All of them are 1/8 ounce. I wanted the production version, but I have that one and I have the 1/4 ounce, same idea, right? All of them same size. But what it is a shaky head type head, but you can see there's a collar there. So you can actually add a skirt to this if you wanted to, or just fish it like a regular shaky head. You won't see this very often, but I'm actually adding, hold on, 1/2 tabs on top and bottom, but I'm not tying them on. I do almost everything, or heretofore have done everything at the vise, and this is one where I want to retain that versatility. So if I want a skirt, I want to be able to take it on or put it on and take it off at will, fish it as a shaky head, fish it as a skirted, in effect, ball head jig. So I bought a bunch of O-rings, some pliers to spread the O-ring out. You just thread the guy on like an old school jig, and then when you have your finished product, you just put that Shake-It jig right down through there and you have total versatility. Second cup is ready to go. I will show you the finished product on those Shake-It jigs. I have 2 of them, an 1/8 ounce and a 1/4 ounce already painted up and ready to roll. We'll slide that skirt on so you can see the finished product in all of its various functions at the end. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But for now, we need our belly color. So we're going to go to Lureworks purple for that. 8 drops of this one. It's a little bit more saturated, so we don't need as many. There we go. Nice little base to start with. Just like the watermelon, 1 drop of black to kind of richen it up just a little bit. There we go. Just a little darker, a little richer purple. Like it, I like it. Now before we go to the Holoshift powder, because we're gonna add that to this one as well, we need some flake, and I'm thinking siren scales. I went with Ursula. We did this one before too. It's got that purple hint to it, and once again, not going to be bashful. Let's go with a half of a teaspoon. I like this stuff, so load it up. Kind of like our black-blue laminate that we did that was heavy on flake in the belly. I always think that looks nice, and how can it not look nice when it's got that awesome siren scale? Oh my goodness gracious, but we're not done! No, sir! We still have Holoshift, and I've got Royale with cheese. Purple to gold. And I just remembered that I didn't put enough, as much as I intended, in our green. I meant to go to a full 1/16, and I think I only put a 32nd in, half of one. So we're gonna go to a full 1/16 on this one. And when I warm that watermelon back up, we will add another 1/16 for good measure. That just does something special. All of that beautiful flake, just enough of a base color, and then that Holoshift. Oh my lance. Into 8-ounce dual injector ready to go. Green color on the left, because that's going to be our top color. Purple on the belly. Cold outside. Hopefully my block doesn't seize up on me after I purge. That feels good. 6 at a time. Oh yeah. There we go. I have high hopes for this combo. Looks awesome in the cup. Check out that purge. So while this guy is cooling off, let me show you the jig heads here and what I mean by sliding that skirt on. So there are the finished jigs. This is the 1/8 ounce, that's the 1/4 ounce. You can see it has it uses an extended hook, a little longer shank, which is really nice, in my opinion anyway, for the type of shaky head fishing that I do. Gets that hook point a little further up in the worm or up in the creature bait. Kind of nice. Got the lead keeper, as you can see, flat eye, although this mold I believe does take a vertical eye if you don't want the flat eye option. 4/0 hook in this one, 5/0 hook in that one. Here's my skirt. I'm gonna take the point and just put it right down inside of there between the two and slide it up on. Right up and over. And then you just kind of fiddle with it, mess it around. You can blend the skirt if you want to, or you can leave it just like I have it here. Of course, you'd cut the tabs off, but there you are. You got a removable skirt that you can add or take off while you're on the water. Super, super cool. It is time. Y'all ready to see a Holoshift version of sprayed grass? I am. Check it out. Oh, came on the bottom. Well, the belly sure looks good. And look at the 6 cavities. Oh, it's so beautiful. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. See the gold right there in that indoor? The green to gold? Oh, man, yes. So good. Check it out. Killer. Man, that looks good. Let's check out the lamination. On point. These were laminated right around 320, which is kind of the norm for me. And that Holoshift. Let's get some close-ups. I love Endor. Just a new look on a classic. Got that gold shimmer in there, which, if I'm not mistaken, a classic like green pumpkin candy or watermelon candy has the green flake, the purple flake, but some of them, maybe not all, but some of them I think have a little gold flake in it too, which we get with the Endor. And then the bottom close up. So good. And there it is on that 1/8 ounce head that I showed you. Does that not look absolutely freaking deadly. Look at that, sitting on the bottom, kind of doing its thing. Hook point buried, but that point is like here, right? It's not all the way up here, which is what I wanted with a longer shank shaky head. That is just dynamite. Now let me show it to you on the skirted 1/4 ounce. There you go. Is that not fantastic? And check this out. So it doesn't have a weed guard, right? But you rig it up the same way as a shaky head. The point is in here, and now you have a truly weedless ball head jig. That hook point is buried down inside of there, and you've got your skirted presentation with a killer craw. So what did we learn today? Well, 1, Holoshift spray grass. Yeah, that's a winner. 2, if you like shaky heads and you like the versatility of adding a skirt, the Do It Shake It Jig is a pretty killer option. Guys, thanks for coming along with me today. Had a blast. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Always appreciate you watching. And until the next build, see you guys in the shop.